Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. Apologies for not doing one of these last week, but I was away and decided to have a break from filming due to New Year's celebrations. But if you haven't seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I give you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it, a very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, so first comment on the last Midweek 180 was Francois G. Yet again, you are beginning to get a bit of a regular at this, mate. But anyway, the first person to put a comment down below, I will give you a shout out next week, so let the battle royale commence. Where are you and what you're doing? I had quite a few good ones actually on the last one, but I've got to make a shout out to my mate Damien from Motorsport and Dream Cars, because he was watching the Midweek 180 stuck on a train because there was a cow on the line. I don't know how long he was on the train and how they got rid of the cow, but I thought that was quite amusing. So wherever you are right now and what you're doing, put it below and I will give the best one a shout out next week. Now, the question I asked in the last Midweek 180 was all about what your, if you like, the most anticipated car for 2018 is going to be, and there were some really good suggestions. The two that kind of drew my attention, one of them was quite good, I thought, was the Renault Sport Megane. Having driven the 275 Cup S earlier last year, it was a superb car, so I can't wait for that. But the one that I hadn't even thought about is the 718 Cayman GT4. I think that is going to be a phenomenal car, because the standard 718 Cayman S is really good, but they're going to put a go away from the 4-pot turbo. They're going to put a proper engine in the back, so that should be brilliant. My question this week is, for those of you who tuned in on Friday for my first live Q&A, firstly it was a huge amount of fun. I had a few technical problems at the beginning, but I've got those ironed out. My question is, should I do more of those? Did you enjoy it? Is it a format that you thought was something I should do again? If you want me to do them again, I would do one again because it was such a laugh. So yes or no, if I get enough yeses, I'll do one again. Car news this week, it's a little bit quiet because of the fact that, New Year and so on, but I had to make a shout out to Lovecars and the film that they did on this, the world's first road legal Aston Martin Vulcan. I'll put some pictures up there so you can have a look. If you haven't seen their film, I will put a card above to their film. It is superb, and hats off to the owner who buys an Aston Martin Vulcan and then basically gets it road legal. And I didn't realise how much work was needed to get one of those cars as road legal, but you've got to go and watch that video if you haven't done so already. And then very brief car news. You may well have seen my video from last year where I spec'd a Rolls-Royce Dawn Black Badge at Rolls-Royce Motorcars in Bristol. Well, the good news is it's in. Sadly, I was away when it was delivered to the showroom, but it's in the showroom and I'm actually going to go and see it next week. So I will film it and that will come to Petrol as soon as I possibly can get the edit done. So tune in for that one because that should be quite good. Next video news, tune in on Friday at 6 o'clock for something a little bit different. I wanted to explore if you were a kind of, 18, 19-year-old, you just passed your test and you wanted a car that was brilliant fun to drive. Oh, very close. Brilliant fun to drive, but not going to cost you stupid amounts of money to buy or insure. I thought I might have a look at cars that could fulfill that potential, and I am driving the Suzuki Swift 1 litre booster jet on Friday at 6. I drove it last week and I have to say it was a huge amount of fun to drive. So I know it's, I often get comments, can you drive cars are a little bit more affordable? So here you go, this is the first of those. So tune in on Friday at 6 for the Suzuki Swift 1 litre booster jet. But anyway, I am finished. I hope you've enjoyed that video, the first of the year. If you have done so, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come, and I will see you on the next video, guys. Remember, Friday, 6 o'clock, Suzuki Swift booster jet. Anyway, you take care, guys. Drive safe.